Okay, so this is gonna be my first tier list that I've made for a video. A couple of people have wanted it, so I thought I might as well do it. This is all my opinion though, so don't take it as fact. I also have pretty weird opinions sometimes, so don't be surprised. Okay, we'll start at the bottom and then work our way up. The two worst characters in my opinion are Bam and Bam, in this order. I think that Tails is not a very good character whatsoever. He struggles with killing, his combos aren't that good, his recovery is not that good, just everything about him is not that good. He has a few like gimmicks, but that's about all he has. Ganon, I know a lot of people have been thinking Ganon's good, like they seen Astral destroying me, they seen like combo videos or whatever, but Ganon's actually not good. His recovery is pretty exploitable. You know, he's heavy, so he's not fast, and you would expect him to kill very early, but he actually doesn't. He struggles to kill a lot of the time, and heavies you're expecting to kill like before 100, and he just does not do that. He's slow, so his movement's not good, but Astral makes him look good with RC dashes and whatever, but for the most part, he's just underwhelming. Next, Sandbag, Goku. Definitely these two are in there. I mean, Sandbag, he has literally one of the best punish games I've ever seen out of a character, but his neutral is not there. His recovery, not there. Just a lot about him's not there, but his punish game's good. So that's why I wouldn't put him with Tails and Ganon. But yeah, he's just not that good. Goku, I think Goku's good versus fast fallers, and that's about it. He can combo them, but everybody else, he doesn't have that good of a combo game. And he pretty much relies on back throw to kill often, so I think he's just doesn't have many mix-ups and just not good recovery. Pretty decent combo game, just all around below average. Probably put Puff in there too. Puff I think Puff is so good, but in reality Puff is not that good. She dies at like 0%. Anybody with the sword spaces her out. Her kill power, she has decent edge guarding and kill power when she, you know, rests, but besides that, she just struggles to get in and actually keep a combo game going. Okay, now mid-tier, Pit is definitely mid-tier. I don't agree with people being like, oh, Pit's the worst character in the game. I mean, I put him bottom 6, but I still think he's good, at least compared to the other people. People often talk about how he like can't kill, but he can. It's just not nearly as easy, and it's very bad, but he can kill. His combo game definitely leaves stuff to be desired, but you know, he still has his fair strings, fair dare, fair even up air drag down. He has a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, it's very inconsistent. Also, his neutral game is not bad. Nobody can tell me his neutral game is bad. Like Bacon, that's pretty much what he has to rely on now, and it kind of works because Pit's not bad at neutral. He can just win by camping you out. Not camping you out, but you know, spacing well and just making sure he doesn't get hit. I'd probably put Kirby here too. Kirby's good-ish. He can kill, I guess. He got a combo game. It's pretty much like Pit. It's pretty inconsistent. Yeah, he's just not fast. He struggles to get in. Gets destroyed by swordies. It's just okay. He's okay. In actual mid-tier, I have like there's probably a whole bunch of characters that are going here. Okay, let's get these guys out the way right now. I don't know how I feel about both of them. Both of them super rely on your opponent being bad. If your opponent gets their combos and is good at like neutral, I don't think they're good at all. But you know, when their opponent isn't that good, drops some stuff, then they become some of the, they could be high tier, honestly. But for the most part, I don't really like characters who really rely on your opponent being bad instead of yourself being good. So even if they maybe are higher than this, I don't like that they rely so much on that. After that, probably Megaman. People think Megaman's bad, but he's not bad. He's pretty average. His camping is pretty good, and that fact that he can just annoy the hell out of your opponent and take wins because of that, I think that's huge. I think being annoying is really good in this meta because everybody sucks and we just want wins because we think we're good. But yeah, even without that, I think he's pretty good. He keeps people out, and he can kill with his like neutral B and whatever his back air. He's not terrible, but you know, he's not amazing. Another character, Luffy. King thinks he's terrible. I disagree. I think he's really good. He has good combo game. Kill power is there in the form of like gimps and stuff. And he actually doesn't even have that bad kill power. Down smash, F smash, all that's good. Like he's just solid, except he's so easily hit. Like hitting him is not a problem whatsoever. If he throws a side B at you and you dodge it, that's a free punish, 100%. And Luffy relies on that side B to start combos and get his actually good combo game started. So if you can avoid his stuff, I don't think Luffy's that good. But if you got your things going, he's pretty good. Somebody else, Chibi. He has literally 0 mix-ups. I think he does the same thing every single time, no mix-ups. But what he does isn't terrible. He can kill with his down throw up air. He can land an up air randomly, get a kill. Back air is pretty good at spacing. He's just all around good. He has good tools to do one thing, and that's about it. Once you stop dealing with that, once you learn, you're pretty fine. Like, Chibi's good, but he leaves a lot to be desired. I think Pikachu has fallen from his throne quite a bit. Some people still think he's high tier or whatever, but for me, whenever I use him, whenever I see people use him, they have to work so much harder with their punish game. They have to get reads and whatever for basically the same amount of damage normal high tier or top tier would ever do. So he has to work harder just to get damage, and when it comes to killing, he's not what he used to be. His up smash thunder, I don't know if it's just me, is it gone? But I can't land it. I don't know what happened to it. He has to land like just read stuff in order to actually kill, and it's pretty disappointing. Like the best thing he has is like fair down air to kill. It's pretty sad. But yeah, his neutral's really good. Combo game amazing. It's just his damage output is not there. His kill potential, I don't think is that good. Okay, Wario is secret high tier. His combo game works on every single character without fail. If he gets his hits, he's actually amazing. But that's the thing. He needs to get those. He needs to get grabs. He needs to hit his down air stuff. But he struggles to get in super hard. If you have a sword, he's never getting in. If you're faster than him, which is most of the cast, he's never getting in. You have a projectile, he's not getting in. That's the only thing that's bad about him. But once he gets he's like a tiny DK. But he really just needs those hits. If he gets a grab, he's getting 60% or more on you. Zelda, I think people think Zelda's still good somehow. No. Why did I say that? It just makes sense that people think she's still good. I mean, Danny's still amazing. I didn't believe in Zelda whatsoever until I played him. She can she can wall very well. She doesn't need to get hit if she doesn't want to. She also has kill confirms and whatever from grab and jab and all that. But I think if you're faster and you got like disjoints, I don't think it's as good as people think. Like, you can definitely get around her jab with disjoints and speed. Like, when I was playing with Falcon, I was kept running into stuff, but then I started to realize I actually don't need to deal with this whatsoever. I just need to wait it out, you know, jump over her, do whatever you need to. She just gets ran over, by the way. Like, speed, I feel like she can't do anything against it. Also, her weight is very light, so she dies early. She's overall just not as good as I think people think she is. Okay, Ness. Like, without playing worse Ness or Mark, I think Ness is terrible. But then you play worse Ness or Mark, it's like night and day. Like, sometimes I'm thinking this character is high tier when I play him. Like, it makes no sense how good he is. Okay, when I play him, his combo game looks amazing. His kill power looks amazing. His neutral looks amazing. But when you think about it, his combo game, he can combo, but I think he has to work way harder. He has to get more DI reads and all that than other characters above him. His kill power, so you need back air to kill, you need F smash to kill, and edge guarding is okay. But I don't know, I think he's just solidly mid. I like don't know what to say about him. He's just so good and so bad at the same time. He has no range, but he has kind of range. You know what I mean? He's just freaking weird. I don't know, he's solidly mid. Okay, I'm gonna put these characters next to each other. Mario's probably better. I don't know what to say about them. They both have pretty decent combo games. Luigi's better, but I still think Mario has a better neutral. I don't know. They both kind of struggle with range, but that's not really an issue. Like, Luigi has combo breakers, which start combos. Mario has a very good back air. He can space very well. Yeah, their like biggest flaws is that they don't have as much range as other people. Their combo games, Luigi's got nerfed because he can't combo into up B anymore. They both have a lot of kill power though. They're just pretty okay. I'm gonna put Rayman right here. I've seen people say he's high tier. I've seen a lot of the Rayman players be like, oh, he's really good, he's really good. And I can agree with that, I guess. But, you know, until I really, really see it, I'll put him here. He's just feels like plain Jane, man. He's does the same thing over and over. It does a lot of damage, but then you go to his kill potential and he's not the best killer. He's just he's probably one of the characters I know least about too. I just need to see him. I know he has stuff, but it's all not that impressive. It all seems like a gimmick to me. Black Mage is also in that position where I don't really know much. I know he has good edge guarding. His neutral's okay. His kill power is amazing. Ledge trapping is really good with that smash. Overall, just solid. I don't think he is gonna blow anybody away with this combo game or kill power though. And same on this train, BDD. I think BDD is, you know, he might be high tier honestly. I can't really think of anything he loses to. He's small, so that's good. His combo game, pretty good. He can space well. I think his spacing's better than all these other people, so that's why I'd probably put him above. I just see people being like, wait, my character doesn't beat him. And it's like, huh, I see that for a lot of characters actually. Like, everybody's struggling against BD and everybody thinks he's okay. So, I don't know. I could see him going up if like a really good player picked him up, but for now I'll put him here. Okay, and the last two that I'm gonna put in mid tier are Bomberman and Marth. Okay, Bomberman, one of the most scary punish games ever. His bomb stuff is ridiculous. His up B off the top is ridiculous. His fair is ridiculous. I think everything's good about him except for his recovery is god awful, and his neutral is it's not that good. But otherwise, his punish game's amazing. It's just so bad that he can die off like one hit, especially since he's a fast faller, so he gets comboed hard too. Like, his disadvantage is bad, but his advantage is really good. Marth, unfortunately, I think he's mid tier. Marth fell off so hard. His neutral's amazing. His combo game's amazing. His spacing's amazing. Like, everything about him's amazing, except his kill power. And it's drastic. Like, people are living till 200% against this character, and it's so bad. Whenever you, like, if you just play Marth for a little bit, you'll be like, oh, this character's easy. I can combo with him. I can do everything with him. And then once it comes to that kill phase, you just lose speed. You lose all that momentum you have. You feel like you're outplaying so hard. You get them to like 100, like 20, and then you're still at like 30. And then they slowly catch up because you can't kill them. He needs all this tipper stuff to kill, and it just doesn't feel good. Okay, moving to high tier. I'll put Sora here. Sora's not bad, Kansas. He's good. His combo game, very good. His kill power, when his kill power relies on him getting combos. Like, everything into Thunder is really good. Like down air fair, up air fair. Like, he just needs a lot of combos in order to actually do well, which makes sense. It's kind of in his character. He's pretty damn combo based, and his combos, yeah, they're good, but a lot of them are DI mix-ups and a lot of stuff like that. Like, nothing's really feels true. You don't see a lot of the same thing. Like, you won't see, you know, Falcon down air knee a whole bunch of times. You don't even see, like, up air Thunder a lot with him. Like, everything he does is like other forms of other things that he does. So I think you really have to be smart when playing him in order to make him actually good. But for the most part, yeah, he has a disjoint. He has pretty good kill power, pretty good combos. Like, he's just above average. I'll also put Simon. I'd probably put him like right next to him. He has amazing spacing game, amazing camping game. His combo game is actually solid, surprisingly, judging on how he's built to stay away. So he builds up damage, he kills with like F smash, he kills with axe. I think he gets comboed hard, and I don't think he kills all that well, so I'll also put Yoshi in this tier. Yoshi used to be top 2, top 1 arguably in the game, but his camping got worse. He kills hard though. His edge guarding is also really good with rising nair, rising down air. He also throws eggs, so people say he can't camp anymore, but he definitely still can. Just it's way less good. Overall, he just has very good kill power, pretty good combo game, pretty good edge guarding, and he falls out of combos, so he's pretty hard to play against. I think that's where it's hard, because you play characters that do well against Yoshi and he gets destroyed, but if you don't do well against Yoshi, it's very hard to play this game. Okay, I'm gonna group these two together. I think DK and Bowser, I think they're some of the hardest to rank characters in this game. So many people are like, oh, Bowser's like, oh, top tier, or DK's top tier. Some people are like, oh, Bowser's not good, or DK's not good. And it's because they are the most polarizing characters in the game. Some people think Bowser's better because he's more polarizing, but I think they're around the same thing. They both have decent neutrals, but their kill power is amazing when they get their grabs. Oh boy, it's party time for them. They get kills off like 2 grabs because he needs grab to do damage, and then he down throw fairs you. Bowser, he can do some incredible stuff. Like, people have been incorporating up throw, up smash into this game, which kills at like 50 on some characters. So I think Bowser is better, even though I think DK is probably a better tournament character. It's just they get comboed hard. They can die if, you know, you play it right. Even though I think they're better than where I'm putting them, this is probably where they are realistically because of just how much they get comboed. Isaac. I don't know what all the hype around Isaac is. I don't really get it at all, actually. His camping, I think, is, yeah, it's okay. Power is, yeah, okay. I think he's a lot of gimmicks. It's really crazy how people think he's so good, including me. I think he's A tier when realistically he's probably not that good. He kind of doesn't get comboed all that hard because he's very lightweight, so a lot of combos he falls out of. Vine stuff, if you get hit by Vine, he can do whatever he wants. He can go for a kill, he can start a combo. So yeah, that's good, but I think his neutral, actually, even though he has a very good camping game, once you get past that, I don't think it's all that. Who else? I'll put Game & Watch here. The nerf really hurt him. Actually, maybe he might have been top 10 before nerf, but his nair is not as broken. A lot of this stuff led into up air, which was killing at 80%. So now that he lost that combo game of his and he dies at 30%, it's just, I don't think he's all that anymore. But yeah, he's still good. He still has a combo game and he still can kill. He still has decent edge guarding. So yeah, I think he's still good. Just nowhere near as good as he used to be. I'll also put Samus in this tier because Samus is good. I think everybody knows she's good, but why is she good? Good-ish combo game. I don't know if it's because nobody knows how to DI her stuff, including me, or it's all just true. Like, her fair strings, anything with Zair is really good. Speaking of Zair, her spacing is amazing because of it. Yeah, her combo game's good. She has stuff into charge shot, which is huge for her. So she has guaranteed kill confirms at pretty low percents. Her recovery is not easy to edge guard. Even though it seems like it is, it's not. Her nair kills early, her back air kills pretty early. Kills, she can space, she can camp. She has like pretty much everything except for speed, which is the only thing keeping her back. Also, she's lightweight, so she dies at very early percents too. Next to her, I'll put Falcon. Do think is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I think he can win any single matchup in this entire game. If he wants to, he can. He just needs to land his stuff. But if he doesn't land his stuff, I don't think he's all that good. Especially since when you look at like his matchup spread, I could see him losing to any character as well. Like Goku, Sandbag, Jigs, Pit, Kirby, anybody in mid tier. Like, everybody has a good combo game against them. Everybody can edge guard him pretty well. It all just comes down to the Falcon playing good. And last in this tier, I'm gonna put Sonic. He pretty much runs down people. Like, he keeps people in check. Like, you have to play such a good neutral against him because he can go out and in like 2 seconds. So you have to play good neutral against him. His combo game is really good. He has a lot of game potential, especially against people with bad recoveries. His throws are good. Just everything about him is good. Even his recovery is not bad. Yeah, he can get spaced out hard by especially the swordies. Like, Marth will destroy him just spacing him out. Okay, top of high tier, I'll start with Walu. When he started out and nobody knew how to play against him, everybody would fall for dash tag up air, dash tag anything really. they'd get edge guarded by him, reverse edge guarded, that is. His dice stuff was messing people up. He hasn't really grown much, so people learned that his recovery is not great. You can definitely gimp him. His skill power is still there. Just everything's still there. It's just I feel like people got better at beating him up. I'll also put Pacman here. He has the best camping game in the game. His projectiles are pretty good for edge guarding. Speaking of edge guarding, he doesn't get edge guarded. He has a pretty good combo game, surprisingly, for somebody such as him who doesn't really want to be in. So all that makes him super solid. It's just I feel he needs to play his game. He absolutely needs to. If you ever break his game, I think he gets destroyed. His camping goes down, like everything goes down. But that's only if you use the right character, right? Some characters, you can't deal with it. Like, how is Ganon supposed to deal with his camping? How is, like, Sandbag supposed to deal? Like, a lot of characters can't deal with him, and I think that's what makes him so good. People above him definitely can deal with him. A couple of characters below him can too, so he's definitely exploitable. I don't think he's top 5 or top 8 or whatever people think he is. Next, I'll put Lloyd. I think we all can agree that he has a good combo game. He has good kill power. It's just not as overwhelming as some people say it is. A lot of his stuff is DI mix-ups, so you can get out of his stuff. He edge guards, he kills, he plays neutral, he does everything. It's just not as impressive as some of the characters above him, even some below him. It's just he has everything to do everything. Next is ZSS. I've been playing a lot of ZSS lately, and yeah, I see why she's so impressive. Combo game, wow, very good. Kill power, back air is super strong. I don't like it's killing people at 130 raw, like just randomly. You could just throw out back air and kill, and it's insane. She also has up throw into back air, up throw into fair, which also kills ridiculously early. I'm impressed by like everything she has, except like she's very precise. I don't know if there's any better word to describe that, but like small characters like Jigs, Kirby, Pichu, her combos rely on her being precise. Like up B stuff, she needs to actually hit. She can't just be close. She's very precise, and I think that's the biggest flaw of her. She needs to hit exactly where they are, not just close like Falcon or freaking Marth or anybody with a sword, really. Link. It's funny, Link is always high tier in everybody's list, but nobody plays him. The only bad thing about him is his speed, maybe his recovery. His combo game, very good. Kill power, surprisingly broken. Like, up smash kills earlier than you'd expect, down air kills very early, fair kills at like 30 on everybody. Yeah, the only bad things, like I said, he can get edge guarded sometimes. And he can get ran over, sort of. Other than that, yeah, he's good. Next, I'll put Peach. You remember when Peach, everybody thought Peach was broken? Do people still think Peach is broken? She lost kill confirms from her throw, which I think is probably the nail in the coffin for her. She's... I was just saying, oh, you think she's good, but yeah, she is good. She is very good. Combo game, still amazing. Kill power, very good. Edge guarding, some of the best edge guarding in the game. It's just she lost kill confirms from grab, and the thing that's keeping her from being so good, I think, is her neutral. Some people act like her neutral's unbeatable or something, but it really isn't. You know exactly what she's gonna do at like all moments. She's pretty much spacing for a fair, spacing nair, or something like that. Playing around it may be hard for some new people, but for the most part, I don't think it's all of that. Next in this tier, I'm gonna put these two together because I don't really know. Where did I just put them? Naruto, nobody ever talks about how good he is, but everybody knows how good he is, and it's weird. He can choose whatever playstyle he wants. He can camp you out if he wants. He can approach if he wants. Like, RC is a very approach-heavy Naruto, whereas every other Naruto is not very approach-heavy. And it's not like everything he has everything. Let's start with that. He has a neutral game, he has a punish game, he has kill power, he has combo game, and his disadvantage is not horrible. As far as combo game goes, it's all like, we all know, right? We all know he just combos people hard, and it's not hard either. Like, I can't really think of many flaws about this character. He's not even tall, so he's not getting hit by everything. You know, Ryu, I was deciding if I was gonna, ride the bandwagon, put him top tier or not. I don't think people have learned how to play against me yet. His recovery is still terrible, and people aren't exploring that enough. His neutral game is still super obvious. We know he's going for fair every single time in neutral. That's the only thing he can do in neutral. He has such a good punish game. Like, it's not even just combos, it's into killing as well. He kills at ridiculously early percents. A lot of his stuff relies on kill windows, which I think hinders him a lot, but you shouldn't really be missing those if you're good. Also, another thing, keep him back super hard, is his execution to perform well is such a big factor. We could look at him at 100%, at being 100% consistent, and he instantly becomes top tier. But in order to actually hit his stuff, you have to be incredibly good. Even Ido, who's known for landing everything, still misses from time to time, and it's honestly a big problem. Also, it keeps him from doing some combos, because sometimes you're like, is it actually going to hit here? Am I going to be fast enough with the input here? I'll just not do it. So instead of just being able to press up B, you have to do the whole input thing, so I think that's honestly pretty big. And last person in this tier, Ichigo. I don't understand people who think Ichigo's bad. Don't understand them. Ichigo, his neutral seems bad until you factor in dash attack, right? His dash attack literally defines how your opponent will play neutral. You have to play around it. Have to. 100% have to play around it. 100%. If you forget about dash attack, you can't just do empty lands. What are you gonna do? What if you get dash attack? Then you're missing a jump? Like, you're missing stuff. If you play stupidly, you can't. Like, it's crazy how much this dash attack defines how he plays. Like, without dash attack, I think he's bottom of high tier, if that. But his dash attack sets up for combos if the DIN, sets up for edge guards, which he's amazing at with down air and all that. Even if he doesn't get the edge guard, he gets a ledge trap, which he's also really good at, since he can just put out jab, he can just put out F smash, he can charge F smash, and it's scary. So yeah, his combo game's also not bad. I don't know what people are talking about. It might not be like Ryu broken, Falcon broken, like he's not getting kills from it necessarily, but he definitely racks up damage, and then his grab eventually turns into a kill confirm, which is really good. Besides that, his recovery, even though it's not good, it's also not bad. It's not the most easy thing to punish, right? Especially if the Ichigo's gonna do something to mix it up, like fade back a little bit, or do a side B instead. Like, you never know when he's gonna go high, low. You can punish it. Every single time you can punish it. It's just you gotta play really good. In the final tier, we got Spaceys. Fox, probably bottom of top tier. I didn't see what he was all good about, but after playing him, after playing Jiracha, I see the light. I see why he's so good. His consistency is off the charts. Everything combos into up air. He has up smash confirms. He doesn't struggle to kill whatsoever. Back air kills raw at like 120. He doesn't struggle to kill. His combo game, he racks up damage really hard with up air, strings. Even like anything he does leads into a combo or a kill. Any move he does. Back air, forward air, grab, nair, up air, down air, kind of down air. Nearly a perfect character. Like being good wise. The only thing keeping him back, I'd say, is his recovery. It's very easy to edge guard. Like, you have a sword, easy. You're fast and you could just jump off stage, easy. You have disjoints in general, easy. Like, there's no character that I think can't edge guard him, honestly. That's the only thing keeping him from being the best in the game, in my opinion. Next, I'm gonna put Meta Knight. Some people think Meta Knight's the best, or second best, or even third best. I think Meta Knight's good. I honestly could put him a tier below. Okay, let's talk realistic though. He's really good at edge guarding. He has amazing disjoints. He can just put out moves. Like, he's just dumb easy. But I think people underrate how hard he gets camped out. He can't just go in. People think he can, but he really can't. Maybe if you mix in RC Dash, but then again, you know exactly where he's gonna be with RC Dash. Falco camps him out hard. I think any character with the projectile honestly could camp him out hard. But we can't deny his edge guarding, his kill power, his combo game. Like, you can't look past it. You can't. That's why he has to be top tier. Okay, Krystal is a spacey who doesn't get edge guarded and has an annoying side B. Never gets hit because side B is safe always and dash tag safe always. She's just a safe spacey, honestly. She has the combo game of spacey, kill power of spacey. Everything about her is so good, man. Playing neutral against her, such a taboo thing, because dash attack, she hits you and runs away. Like, you can't punish it. She side B's all over the place. She's throwing bombs. She's running away. Everything about her is just good to me. Maybe the only bad thing is recovery, but I still don't think that's nearly as bad as Fox or Falco's recovery. Honestly, she could be #1 in the game, if I'm gonna be honest. So, last, I'm gonna put Falco here and Sheik here. People think Falco's the best in the game because he has very good punish game, solid edge guarding, very good neutral, and I think the same goes for Sheik. I think Sheik also has very good punish game, very good neutral, very good kill power, very good edge guarding. Like, she just feels like a more impressive Falco. Whenever Sheik wins, it just feels obvious to me. More obvious than a Falco winning. Because people want to say Sheik's recovery is bad, but I've never seen anybody prove it as consistently as someone can prove against Falco. I honestly feel like they're the same character. Maybe Falco has a better neutral, worse edge guarding, and a worse recovery, and Sheik has worse neutral, but better edge guarding and better recovery. Pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. You could just nair across the stage with Sheik, nair downer stuff, get a grab, you get a free kill. Falco can do pretty much the same thing, but instead of grab, it's shine back air, nair shine, anything in the shine, anything with up tilt. Both these characters can kill off like one hit consistently with pretty much any move they have. And Falco's neutral is amazing. Sheik's neutral is also very good. Honestly, you could switch either of them. You can put either one of them. You can put either one of these three in the first spot. I don't care. Yeah, people are probably gonna disagree with a lot of it, but you know, people are asking, and you know, don't take this as what most people think. I was just looking back at the list, and there's a whole bunch of things in mid tier, and I kind of wanted to make it look more pretty. For the most part, I agree that all of these characters probably have around the same chance of winning, but there is a cutoff point. I feel probably around Luffy or Chibi rather. Yeah, so just to make it look better, did that, but you know, I say everybody in mid tier around the same, but you know.